Right guys, welcome to another video. I'm Man Jon. So I'm on a new permission today. There's about 7 or 8 fields to do. It's actually my cousin Joy. It's actually her farm. So big thank you to her. Brought my auntie Brenda here as well so she can spend the day with the family while I go digging. So loads of fields. See some of the land around there. So really looking forward today, hopefully find some good stuff. Let's go get the goodies. See you in a bit. First signal of the day, reading about 71. Well worth a dig. Let's see what the field's got in store for us. Just dug it, just a bit of aluminium. Not a good start. Another good signal, it's a nice straight line on the XY screen. Just going to draw back. So it'll be around here. Let's investigate. It's quiet on top. Another Mew tube. Got one last week, didn't I? Good. Hate finding these in fields, but when you come to farmland, you find them quite often. Just one of them. So this first field I'm in is actually they used to plough it every other year. So hopefully things won't be too deep. I'm by a hedgerow at the minute, which is by the main road, so I'll probably move into the field as well just to prospect it. Seems pretty quiet so far. You get a bit of hot spots of iron, get some iron signals through, but it's pretty quiet so far. You can hear the iron grunt there. So I'm running my Mudman setting. Because the ground seems quite clean, I've got it in about 14 kilohertz so far. Seeing how we go, I might raise it. But yeah, let's hopefully I'm going to have a good day today. Still on the hedge line, another brilliant signal. We're definitely there. Let's get this. So out in the clod. There it is. It looks like a bit of a cat's eye. See the ball there? I don't know. Might be a little bulb or something, but reminds me of a cat's eye though, just the way it's shining there and it catches the light. So yeah, cool. So cold today. I'm not feeling great myself either. Started yesterday coming down with a cold or a virus. My throat was scratchy. Feel me sinuses getting congested. But coming out today, I feel alright. Bit bunged up, but it's just so cold. It's like December's winter day. So great signal, lovely straight line. Reading at 92. It's not got an iron buzz when I draw back. I think it's going to be quite close to the surface anyway. But let's have a look. I'll just get this on now. Got roundness. Can't make out any detail on it at all. I'm going to get the toothbrush on it now, and I'm going to see if I can get some of this mud off it. Right, so use the toothbrush on it and some water. I can see a head here pointing the right side. It is pretty toasted, so I'm going to give it a clean down later, and I'll be able to hopefully get more detail from that to date it and find out what sort of coin it is. So after digging the coin, I'm just sort of honing around the same sort of area because I want to see if there's any more. Just come across this signal. Give me around 90. There is a little iron buzz when I draw back. Might be a deep bit of iron, but we'll see. I'm going to dig it anyway. Showing us round here. Right in my hand. Yeah, another little coin. Don't know if this is a modern one though. You can see, you know, like you have the gates of the when you have a penny, modern penny. I think it is a modern 1p. Yeah, looks like it. Looks like just another modern 1p. Hopefully the penny, the coin, sorry, I've just found is not a 2p. Hopefully that's older, but you never know. On to the next hole. Classic straight line on the XY. Coming in about 80. So pinpoint would be around here. Just going to dig the hole, see what it is. So I've just dug the hole now. That big iron sound. Ugh. Fooled me. Given a good signal there, as soon as you turn it over, it's iron sounding, so it could be a mix of signals, so there might be something good in there as well as iron, so I'm going to explore it anyway. So just dug this, nothing special. If there's anything else in there, saying there is, so there might be a big bit of iron in there too. I'll have a look. So it's been really quiet, and then this has just jumped out at me. It's a nice straight line. Worth a dig anyway. Still a nice signal out in the old, reading about mid-70s. I hope it's a coin or something, but might be some junk. Let's see. There it is. Oh, bit of junk. Never mind. Got a repeatable signal come through. It's a bit jumpy on the XY screen now. I'm not holding out much hope for it, but because the signals are sort of few and far between in this field, because it is pretty quiet, I'm going to dig it anyway. So just got it out. I think just a big bit of coke. Never mind. So even though that last signal was a bit of coke and it was jumpy on the XY screen, I dug it anyway because I'm in the field, it's pretty quiet. I can hear a lot of ground noise, but when you do get a signal, you might as well dig it anyway just to see what it is. But it just goes to show you that using the tones and the XY screen, you pretty much have a good idea of what you're going to dig, whether it's going to be something good or not, before you get it out the ground. So it's one feature, the XY screen of the Deus, that I really like. So this is a lovely repeatable signal, about 64 to 67. I'm going to definitely dig that one. So let's hope it's something decent. Let's get it out. No sound coming from the plug. That means it's still in the hole. So let's go explore this hole now and get out the treasure. So just getting ready with the probe now to go into the hole. Round here somewhere, singing nicely. Go back, try and... Sounds like we've dropped it. Yeah, so it is. Yeah, round. Looks like another coin. Quite encrusted again with mud. So just been wiping it with a toothbrush. Does look pretty encrusted. Might be a George, you never know. It's quite thick. But yeah, I'll take that home, clean it up and get back to you with what it is. So detecting silhouettes of Man Jon. So the sun is shining, starting to warm up a little bit. Still very windy and there is a tiny bit of a chill, but it's not as cold as it was before, that's for certain. So at the minute I'm just prospecting the first field I've actually come in. I've already found a few coins in here. So because I've already found some coins, it makes me always think that there is more somewhere, and I tend to want to stay and explore it. So as these fields, like I said before, were recently ploughed a few years ago, all the finds are quite near the surface. I think I've got it in the clod here. So you don't need to go too deep, which is a welcome change. Something. That looks like a button actually. Yeah, there's no decoration on it, but it's still got the attachment clasp at the back. So yeah, cool little find. Still finding stuff in the field, so it's always nice. Always nice to find anything half decent. You never know. Even this button has a bit of history to it. The person that dropped it, what were they doing? It's things like that always get you thinking in metal detecting. What was that person doing at that particular time? So I just decided to have an explore. So I'm just passing through this field at the edge of it at the minute. Can't detect this one because it's under crop. So I'm just walking around the edge to go to a different field. Entered the field that I'm just about to start detecting on. Massive. Crumbling sheds over there. Some other outbuildings over there. So I think I'm going to start by going around them, seeing what we get. And yeah, exciting stuff. So I'll probably spend the majority of the day here if I'm getting good stuff. So yeah, quite happy with this. It's a lovely day. So over on that hill over there, apparently there used to be like a hill fort on it, so we're quite close to that. So I'm hoping people sort of were using these sort of fields or living on them around that time. And then years and years later, Man Jon comes along and digs out what they left behind. That's the plan anyway. Lovely ploughed land. It means I can go on a higher frequency too. So we'll probably go into 28. I'm nosy, so I'm just going to have a look into here. Oh wow. So obviously animals kept in here at some point, maybe cows. I think that's what they had. Pretty smart though. I do like a good explorer of land, especially when you see outbuildings on them. I always like to go in them. Just a habit I've got. So I've just started detecting again. So I've just dug out the first sort of clod off the ground, scanned over it, saying it's out. There it is. Coin. No, it just says new pence on it. Can't see a date on it as yet. Oh wait, here we can. 1981. So a 1981 Elizabeth new pence. Not old, but it's still a coin anyway. One for the collection. So I'm actually running my Mudman program with a high frequency coil, and I'm at 28.8 kilohertz. Because the ground's been ploughed, things will have been brought to the surface. So just got a nice signal through, 93. Getting a bit of an iron grunt coming off it. But let's have a look at what that is. This time it's just a silver can, an aluminium can. Never mind, on to the next. So brilliant signal, nice straight line, 77. Let's see what it is. So we're out, saying it's here. Dig through. Yes. Coin. Looks like when it's been ploughed, it's been marked on the side there. So we've got a halfpenny, 1862. You can see where when the field's been ploughed that it's been nicked and cut. But yeah, interesting find. The oldest one today. So it's got really warm now. So while I've just come to this field, I've just dug out an 1862 halfpenny. I thought, you know what, while I'm by these sheds, I'll just stop and have my dinner. So cheese salad roll. Yeah, looking forward to cracking on with this field though. Buzzing that I've just found that coin. Yeah, so because the sun's out now, be a good day. If you just listen to the ground, see how noisy it is. So when you get a good signal, It really does stand out. See? So that's why I've gone on a higher reactivity, and I like the higher frequency coil. Really picks it out. So let's give this a dig. So all it was a big bit of lead, but worth digging out anyway. So as the ground was quite noisy, I've just adjusted the Mudman program, only the discrimination, so I've just upped it from minus 2.8 to positive 2.5, and it has calmed the machine down a lot. So that's one of the good things about the Deus, is that you can make those adjustments in the field to calm the machine down and suit your style of detecting. Just kicked away some of the soil, saying it's here. Here it is. Looks like a shotgun cartridge. Yeah. Never mind. Really loud signal coming through. I've just kicked the top dirt with the foot. Looks like it's out in that little plug. Let's go see what it is. So it's another coin. I think it's going to be pound. Yeah, 2006 pound coin. Still a coin anyway. Nice. I'm actually coming across quite a lot of coke in these areas too. Another classic signal. 75, 76. But you can see how the machine's sort of jumping, even though I've made the adjustments. So when you come across something, it does jump out at you. Let's get it. Proving a bit difficult to find actually, so I scanned over the hole and it said it was there. I couldn't find it with the pinpointer. Just scanned again, it says it's around here. Silver, that's a bit of silver paper. No way! No way! Oh my god, this is my first ever one. It's got to be. It's a hammered coin. Oh my god! I can't believe I just found one of these. I've never ever found one of these. Always wanted to find one of these. Wow, that's amazing. Oh my god. I got no way of identifying it yet, guys. I don't know anything about hammered coins really. I'm going to have to ask some people. It's got a nick out of it there, look. But wow. Oh my god. Hammered! Yes! That is amazing find for me. That's probably my best ever find, that. I'm thrilled. Oh my god, I'm over the moon. That is brilliant. So I'm absolutely buzzing. I had a really good signal. I've been finding some coins today, quite a few. Had an amazing signal, and I dug the hole and it was really hard to find. But I found my first ever hammered coin. My first ever silver hammered coin. Look at that. That is amazing. Honestly, I've been wanting to find one of these for ages and now I found one. I'm absolutely over the moon. That is amazing. Got a scratchy signal. Reading about 70. Might be a bit deeper, so I'll get the spade on this one. Dug this. Really heavy, so I found a meat cleave the other week, and this looks like the top of a big sledgehammer. Really heavy. Wow. So just had a good signal, and it's a real small. It looks like a button, but it's a bit broken. Yeah, got the button bit there, so I'll clean that up later on. See if I can get some detail out of it. It looks really fine though. Getting a great signal here. Nice straight line. Let's investigate. So just popped the clod now, had a good signal come through, and we've definitely got, looks like another coin. Could be a button. I I think it's more likely a coin though. I think it's pretty toasted, but clean it up when we get in. Just had a £2 coin. It was a nice signal. I'm just coming to the end of the dig now, so I'm going to be going in the next sort of half hour, 45 minutes. So I've just moved myself back to the building, so I'm going to just go over the surrounding areas there. Just got £2. So solid 80. Let's get the beast out. It's in my hand. There it is. Oh. No, that shape looks like an old 50p. Yeah, definitely an old 50p. Getting quite a few coins today, even though you know, they're not mega old, except for like the hammered and the 1800s one. I still like finding them. Always nice to find coins. So just gonna head back to the car now. Been a fantastic day, really buzzing. I've found my first ever hammered coin. I'm absolutely over the moon about that. Did find quite a lot of coins today as well, so definitely a place I'm going to come back to again. So I'll go home now, clean everything up, and then we'll see if we can get any details out of the coins that we couldn't see in the field. So just got back from work now, still amazed at yesterday and what I found. I can't believe I got my first ever hammered coin. I'm still buzzing over it. I've been telling people about it all day. So just going to do the clean down now, so I'll go through the processes and we'll see how everything turns out. So as always, just starting with the white vinegar, just put them all in there and give them a soak for about 10 minutes. So after they had 10 minutes in the vinegar, I've just swapped them over now, so they're going to have about 10 minutes in some lemon juice. So just got them all out now and I've dried them. Some coins that I couldn't see any detail in on the field. So this one here has, it looks like there's like a little bear here and he's got a scarf on. And then when you turn it over, there looks like to be some sort of shield here. This one, you probably can't make out the detail, but it looks like there's a shield on here. So I'm not quite sure what they are yet. So we'll clean them up. There's the little hammered. So this one's delicate, so I'll probably use a little. I won't go through the whole process with this. I'll just clean it up, take my time on it. So I'm going to start with the hammered coin. So I'm going to put the pink stuff on it, and I'm going to scrub really gently because I just want to get out some of the darkness from it. As it's silver, it's not as corroded as everything else, so it won't take as much of an intense clean. So after using the pink stuff on it, I've decided to go straight into the wire wool, only because it's fine, and the pink stuff did get a lot of the dark areas from around the writing. I didn't want to use the composite cleaning pencils because I didn't want to, you know, mark it if I press too hard. So that's why I've just gone on to the wire wool now. So just using some Silvo, just rubbing that lightly on it. I'm going to use the polishing cloth now. Just sparkle it a little bit. Haven't put any Renaissance wax on it yet, but you can see how it's really sparkled up. Like I said, some people wouldn't clean these, but as I'm going to display it as a proud piece, I have. Just adding the Renaissance wax to it, rubbing it in. So I was actually able to identify this, and it's an Edward I. So I think he ruled from 1273 to 1307. This coin is possibly from the era of 1300 to 1307. So really, really old. And it's amazing to think that it's just been sat there all that time. Absolutely unbelievable find. I'm made up. My first ever hammered coin, and it's fab. So I'm going to do this coin next. I don't know how well it's going to clean up because it is pretty thick. I can see a sort of bear on it and some sort of shield, so it'll be interesting to see what it is. So start with the pink stuff and we'll go from there. So start scrubbing, just put the pink stuff on. So now I'm going to use the composite cleaning pencil, the white tip. So already see the brown showing underneath, so hopefully this will get off a lot of the initial crust off it. Okay, going to go on the black tip now. Okay, so after finishing with the composite cleaning pencils, I'm just using now the wire wool. Now I think the actual coin is older. It's older than I thought. Now I don't know how old it is because I can't see a date on it. So it looks like there's a figure and they got their arms out here. Now on the back there's a shield and there is some sort of old writing around the outside. Unfortunately I've got no way of dating it, but I know it's old. So after cleaning this one, I've just polished it up now with the wire wool. It looks as if it's got the same back as the other coin before, so it's got like a crown at the top and a little shield coming down there. So when I've had a look, it looks like it's a George III, so that'll be around 1800s. So at least I know in the first field that I went to, where I found these two, there is old coins about, so I can hunt back there and do that in more detail. So cracking finds. So I've just done the clean down now. These are a few of my favourite finds from yesterday, so definitely this is my favourite, the hammered coin. My first ever hammered coin. Loving it. This one, I'm going to assume it's a George III, only because I can make out a marking on the back here that looks like a shield or a crest. This one I can tell is a George III, and it's got a similar sort of crest on the back, so I'm assuming they're pretty much going to be the same coin, so probably from the early 1800s. This one was quite badly toasted, but you can see sort of an outline of a shield there. I don't know if it's a modern sort of 2p. Not quite sure, but I'll try and find out. But yeah, next week I have got another new permission, so I might be going there or I might be going back to this farm. I don't know yet, but I'll keep you posted and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.